Alright team, now I wanted to give you a January restart pack. Something that you can look at, because it's January now, 2019. Big year for all of us. And I want to give you as big an opportunity as possible to make it the best year of your life. And if you're making New Year's resolutions or anything like that, give you the best opportunity to keep them going and not get bogged down by anxiety or worry or doubt or negativity, and just keep ploughing on. Let's get walking and get to the nitty gritty about how we're going to make 2019 a stellar of a year. People wonder how people can be positive all the time, and they don't think it's healthy to not have a balance of negativity and positivity. Why? Being positive, you can be positive all the time. You're gonna be faced with negative things that are happening outside your world. So why hold negativity in your mind? You might as well use your mind as the positive space, and things in the outside world, negative things may happen, but then you can combat these things with positivity, because you have positivity living in your mind and in your body, and you become the embodiment of positivity. And you might think it's not really something that you often naturally go to, which is fair enough. You might have been thinking in quite a negative way a lot of your life, and negative things, like I said, are happening in the external world, so it makes you feel negative. But that can be your whipping stick. That negativity that you feel is your chance to remind yourself, oh yeah, fuck me, I feel negative. Let's drown that negativity out with the positivity. Think of the positive imagery of what your future can be like. Because basically, our future is all made up. We're imagining a future. The future is completely made up. So why imagine a negative space? Why not make the future that we're imagining a nice place to be? And if we get to the future and some negative things are happening, but fair enough, we'll drown them with positivity. But if you come to somewhere, you get to a space and you've been thinking about it positively, 80% of the time it is going to turn out in a positive way, and the way that you were imagining it to. But if you're imagining this thing to happen in a negative way, guess what? It's going to happen in a negative way. And if it happens in a positive way, then you've been very lucky. But you'll think, that was a bit of good luck, but you know, I was lucky there. It probably won't happen in a positive way next time. Spread positivity through your imagery of the future and use it in the present moment. When you're bogged down by the big stuff, when you're bogged down by the negativity that's flooding in, that might be stopping you from doing that New Year's resolution, take a step back and then drown it with your positivity. And even if you decide not to continue with that resolution or continue with that thing that you were doing in your life, at least you've decided in a positive way. You've reached the point that you wanted to with it, and you've realised that it's not necessarily really working, which is absolutely fine. Don't knock yourself down for that. You can think of stopping things in a positive way, so that then you can let go. You can let go of things in a much easier way if you come at it from a positive angle. Negativity is a burden, and it stays with you. It's sticky. Negativity is a sticky thing. It sticks to you and stays on you. I heard a quote once, that you can't afford to have one negative thought. It's true in a way. They're contagious. If you think in a negative way and they come in, they spiral out of control, negative thoughts. and then they become something far more bigger than what the original thought was. So drown them out. So bringing your baggage with you, or not bringing your baggage with you, and the trauma that you've been carrying with you for years prior to this, how we can evaporate it, how we can be gone from it and go into this new year without the burdens and the heavy weight of insecurity, injustices, traumas, connect this baggage of the negativity that has occurred over these years before. People say that you need to learn from it to grow stronger, but you've already learned from it. Suggesting that you need to revisit it to learn from it is to say that it's still there. And I think that is a hard thing for people to take, like suggesting it's still there, still with you, and it's not. It's gone and past. You have learned from it. It's happened. So the baggage and negativity only exists because it has the opportunity to. You and other people are basically keeping it alive. The only way to leave the baggage and not be defined by it is to let it go. Otherwise, the only reason it's still there is because you're keeping it there. Focus on the present. To break everything down. When you're feeling bogged down by the hugeness of stuff, you've created that hugeness in your head. Focus on your feelings and what's happening in your body, and you can feel like you got control. The present moment basically, it brings back control. It puts you in the driving seat, and it makes you remember and realise that you know what you are. You're an animal walking around on this earth, having an incredible time. And the more things we take on, the less that, you know, sometimes the harder it is to feel that presence. But as soon as you come back to it, it's the same as it'll always be. A beautiful now thing. Alright, well, thank you for watching. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. Join the Joy Club and click that little bell as well on the subscribe sign, because then you actually get notifications. So if you don't click the bell, then you just never know when there's a video. But yeah, thanks for watching. You take super loads of care, and I'll see you super soon with some more videos. Stay mindful. Bye bye.